By now, it's no secret that if you have a huge following on social media, you can travel the world for free. But what about the rest of us? Today, I want to talk about how I'm able to travel and make money for free as a smaller creator. I'm going to be giving you my actionable plan that I consistently use to travel the world and get stuff for free being a smaller creator. When starting out using this method, I think I had about 2,000 followers on Instagram at the absolute most and no following on YouTube. All right, so before I give you these steps that you can take to travel the world for free as a smaller creator, I want to give you a little story so that you have some context. A couple years ago, a few friends and I won a contest that allowed us to go on the road trip of our dreams. In fact, it was completely free and we made money on top. That contest was called the Tepui Endless Adventure Contest. If you don't know already, Tepui is a rooftop tent company, and to be one of these 10 finalists, I would get money to go on our dream road trip. We had to submit a video. Long story short, because of that video we created, we became one of the 10 groups that got to go on whatever road trip we wanted with the money that they gave us. It was at this point that we realized there is serious value in these video and photo skills that we had all spent so much time developing. The benefit was 100% mutual between us and the sponsoring brand, Tepui, because we got to travel and get paid to do it, basically living our passions that we had all dreamed of. And then Tepui gets amazing content that they're gonna end up making more money off of in the future. After realizing that value we had as content creators, we actually stacked another brand on top of Tepui to give us, I think it was like 1,500 bucks. So to bring things back, we basically had 5,500 bucks to go out and essentially do whatever we wanted and create whatever we wanted. So I'm sure as the viewer, you're thinking, man, I can't just win a giveaway. You got really lucky with that. And yeah, I kind of did. I'm really appreciative for it. But what I'm about to talk about is the strategy I'm currently using that I learned from this whole experience. And that's why I just told it to you, to be able to travel for free and essentially pursue my passions as a content creator. So fast forward a little bit. Let's fast forward to the end of that trip when we delivered the content. And what ended up happening is Tepui, they had about 75,000 followers at the time, posted our video on their Instagram. They tagged our account that we were representing. A travel page with about 150,000 followers at the time commented on that video. They loved it. So immediately I sent them a DM thanking them for their comment and wondering, just asking if there's any opportunities for collaboration. And that account said yes, they did think that we were a good fit to collaborate with them. They liked our portfolio. And from there to this day, we've worked with brands like Mitsubishi, Nissan, Guayaki, many more, and we've traveled the world for them. Together, we've collaborated on projects and all basically traveled for free. So here's the punchline with everything I've been explaining. You and I, us as smaller creators, provide value in creating great photos, great videos. We're really talented, but we don't necessarily have that reach, that huge audience quite yet. But they're not always equipped or capable or even wanting to create the content themselves. Yes, us as small creators with no following at all can mutually benefit just as equal with an influencer count from anywhere from 50,000 to maybe 1 million followers. I'm gonna get to partnering with influencers as a strategy to travel for free as a small creator later in the video, but now I wanna start diving into the actionable steps that you can take to have a similar situation that I had happen with you. But step 1 of 3, if you want to be able to travel for free and make money as a small creator, is you have to build out a pretty decent portfolio. If you already have one, then that doesn't really apply to you. Just stick around until we get to step 2. But yeah, you just have to have a portfolio for whatever it is type of video that you're pitching. So say you're trying to pitch a travel video to a travel board or bureau, then go out to a city that you want to. It could be in your own hometown, you could spend money traveling there. But the idea is that you're doing this video completely for free as a portfolio piece that you can send to the companies that you want to attract. If I didn't have any work to show that Instagram influencer when I DM'd him, I almost guarantee you he would not have replied. But I did multiple projects for free that were in my portfolio, and those were some of the projects I was the most proud of. So of course I got a response because of those videos I did for free. I had a solid portfolio. It literally doesn't matter if those projects were paid or not. No one's gonna ask. I can tell you from personal experience, your work will speak for itself if it's good and quality. My second tip is to just ask. Don't be scared to DM big brands or accounts. Personally, I got work from companies like Joby, the product I'm using right now, Rhino Sliders, and that's how I made the connection with Wanderlust Collective, was literally by shooting them a DM, presenting my portfolio. In that case, it was my Instagram feed. And if your work is good, you can probably make a deal happen. Another example is one of my buddies, Kale, who has about 600 followers on Instagram, so he's by no means an influencer. He got a $4,000 contract with a company called Thursday Boots and a ton of boots on top of that $4,000. He got the gig because he's an amazing photographer creator, showed them his portfolio, which he had great work that I know for a fact he shot some of that for free, and now he gets to go and travel wherever he wants with $4 grand and create in his style for that company. Now, my third and personal favorite, and I think the most effective way to travel for free as a smaller creator, is to partner with a bigger influencer page. It's what I did and what I still do. Going back to the influencer connection I told you I made earlier, the way I did it is this. I messaged that account and said, hey, I appreciate that comment. If they didn't comment on your post, which I'm sure they're not going to, you could say something about how you like their content or their most recent post, their story or whatever. Then I just said, you post content similar to the content that I create. I wanted to see if there might be any opportunities to collaborate. It's as simple as that. Then I attached the piece of portfolio work that I was the most proud of. I think it was a video I made over in Humboldt County, and then just wait for a response. Leave it at that. You don't have to type out your entire life story or anything because they're busy. Once you get a response, you get some interest, you're gonna wanna try and hop on a call, or if you're local and even better, offer to grab some coffee or a beer or whatever. And in that meeting, you wanna explain the value you're bringing them is the content that they can post to their massive audience. They come in with the value, having a huge audience already, but not necessarily the skills to create the content. You come in being able to create the content, the photo, the video, and then from there, ask them if they'd be okay with you contacting brands wanting to work on projects together. If they get more work, you're splitting the profits, usually 50-50 or something like that. And now as a small creator, you basically have access to a huge influencer account. You're providing the client, the brand, the company you're working for, the photo, video, and the huge reach through that influencer. The influencer's happy, the brand's happy, you're happy. It's a win-win-win situation all around. All right, so now you have these skills. All you need to do is take action. Right when you're done watching this video, pull out your phone and DM 20 brands or companies or influencers. Just start taking action on everything you just learned in this video right now. All right, and that is all I have for this video. If you got any value, you learned something at all, please give this video a thumbs up, and I would extra appreciate a subscription. That way you won't miss what I'm gonna post next. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll get right back to you, I promise. And until next time, keep creating, keep just having a good time, enjoying life. See you guys later. Peace.